I think one of the biggest things that resonate with clients that reach out to us is that we've developed a system of gardening that we've kind of crowdsourced over 8 years and 500 plus gardens to know what works and how things relate to each other. I think one of the biggest hang-ups to getting into gardening is just this overwhelming amount of fragmented information to wrap your head around as a new gardener. And we've sort of picked a lane. Certainly not the only way to garden, but we've picked a lane in a system that kind of fits together and can be understood. One example of how that plays out is this tomato tower, which is our way of supporting tomatoes. It's about 8+ feet, 2 large tomato cages flipped on top of each other with some support at the bottom. A happy tomato will get 8-9 feet. We know that, a typical tomato cage about 5 feet, 4.5 feet off the ground. This tomato, especially cherry tomato, will get up to the top of the cage and flop over and start to take up space horizontally. To get the most out of it, we want to grow it vertically. Also helps with airflow, sunlight penetration, to diminish fungus that tomatoes sometimes have problems with in our climate. But it's a way of fitting all the puzzle pieces together and fitting a certain amount of tomatoes in a bed at a certain spacing, all relative to the supports we use.